your girl Tara Crush, back with another review, and this time it is for The Oval on BET. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much. And this was another good and decent episode. I kind of got the feeling that we was about to start dancing in circles. We didn't actually get to the circles, but we was definitely about to start dancing. Let's not do that with the writing this time, guys. Let's get through this. Let's get through the storyline. Let's not stand stagnant for forever in one moment when we can be moving to the next, okay? All right, let's get going. So Nancy and Richard at the hospital. Nancy done lost her ever-loving man. She's telling these doctors that this man done choked her out. Why is her neck hurting? Why is my neck hurting? The doctor's like, you trying to hurt yourself? I would have never done that. No, Nancy would have never done that, but drugged out, doped up Nancy absolutely did that. And there are definitely witnesses to your doped upness, because Priscilla was definitely with you when you was doped up, as was Sharon. So we know you was on drugs, ma'am. So the mere fact that they had to come and take Richard away because you told them that this man did something to you is crazy. You need to be slapped. You need to sit down and you need to shut up. And Richard, you need to open your mouth, because you were so worried about not gaslighting her that you didn't even defend yourself to her or the police officers. You like, just take me to jail. What do you mean take you to jail? You didn't do nothing. Use your words. Tell the police officers she got linked up with a cult. They gave her drugs and now she's acting crazy. Help me. Don't just sit there and let them take you to jail, dummy. But the doctor came out, before they could actually arrest him, and told them that, your wife is all over the place. She don't know what happened to her. She said you choked her a month ago and now she's hurt. Shut up, Nancy. You don't know nothing, okay? You sound silly. You almost got your husband locked up. Okay, so then we're going to move on to the hotel with Bobby and Priscilla. And she's just sitting there looking silly like, oh my God, he shot you. He shot you. And he was like, nah, he ain't shoot me. He gave me some warning shots, rubber bullets. I know it still hurt. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. Now, I still can't get over Sam calling his wife the B word and telling her to go wash his clothes. Like, that don't even sound good. Like, you could at least have cooked my meal. Like, you could have taken your clothes to the doggone White House and had the laundry staff do your clothes. You should have said something about cooking or something. You said, it didn't even make sense. Like, who's writing this stuff? Like, whoever's writing these parts for these men, stop it. Stop it, because you are totally changing the characters that we have grown to love or gotten used to. Another thing I'm noticing, I don't like this soft Cal. Cal is soft as I don't know what. He's soft as doggone marshmallows right now. And I feel like whoever came on the writing team said, you know what? We don't like the way you write the white male characters and how they talk to the black people on your shows. So we're going to calm down Cal. Cal can't be the antagonist anymore. And I'm here for that. I'm so sick of seeing the way where he always has one white man. It's usually a cop. Just be the ass to everyone on his shows. And I don't like it. Because there's never any repercussions for these guys. These super villains that he writes into these shows, there are never any repercussions. And they're always able to talk down to black women, black men. I don't like it. So I do like them calming them down, but I don't like the fact that they're taking that aspect away from Cal, because it makes him seem like what happened? Did you take a happy pill or a nice pill or something? Because you had no chill last season, but then all of a sudden you playing with the gun and doing all of this. You know he's serious, right? Blah, blah, blah. No, you would have been like probably ready to kill him yourself. Okay, and so moving along, Victoria done told Eli everything. Done told Eli, now you need to go in the Oval Office and get yourself sworn in, because right now Hunter's in there, OD, incapacitated. And Donald's like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He just had the wrong allergy pill. And she's like, everybody knows he's on cocaine. And I was like, Lord have mercy. Donald is sitting there trying to save his job. Like, because Eli don't like you no more than he don't like you at all, bro. He don't like you at all. And without Hunter, you have no job. I said that. I said he gonna replace him because he don't like him. And so, as Victoria's telling Eli to go get sworn in, Donald's trying to be like, no, because the president's fine. He's fine. And he's like, no, he's not. He's out cold. They're working on him, but he's out cold or whatever. So I thought that was funny. But now Donald's looking at her like, what you got up your sleeve? Because She's like, I need him alive. Like, do you really though? So Donald was definitely understanding that Victoria, it's more than what it seems, right? And so Sam gets to the White House, and Max is like, well, where'd you go? He's like, nowhere. And he was, ask your buddy. But he wouldn't tell Sam anything. He wouldn't tell Max anything. Of course, Eli wanted Sam, Bobby, and Max there. So Max calls Bobby, and Bobby answers the phone. He's mad. He's heated. He's like, you need to get to that White House. He's like, why? He's like, you just need to get her. Yes, you need to get her. They're not going to tell you over the phone. They can't tell you over the phone. Get to the White House. But I just thought it was amazing to me that Bobby would talk to Priscilla like that, and Sam talked to Priscilla like that. Like, I know Priscilla's like, she should be ready to slap both of them. Like, who do y'all think y'all are talking to me like that? Like, no, this is never going to work for me ever again. Ever. And then we got Jason with the Rockadoochie. And, you know, I didn't really watch Ruthless, so I don't really know. I watched a couple episodes, but it really wasn't my cup of tea. But one of the guys says that he could be my brother, but he probably is his real brother because they do kind of look alike. But one wants to take him to see the Most High. He's trying to figure out what's going on. One of my viewers last week said, well, what if he runs into Ruth in the compound? And I was like, well, what's that have to do with anything? He killed her twin sister. So he might think he's seeing ghosts. If he sees Ruth, he might think he's seeing a ghost because he didn't already kill her one time. Like, what are you doing here? So it ain't no telling how that's going to end. Like, what's really going to happen with him being there and how long is that going to last? So that's new. That's a new little storyline. They intertwine in that. So I think that's pretty neat. Then Lily calls Bobby like, Lily, you really need to get your life together, ma'am. I don't even know why you even still on the show because you was rescued. You was freed from this cluster F that is the Oval, but you came back. Nobody pulled you. Nobody had to drag you. You just came back on your own recognizance, and I would never in my life understand that. And so Lily gonna call Bobby like Bobby just supposed to answer the phone and just be happy to hear from her. Like, girl, what do you want? The last time when he tried to rescue you, you was like, I'm not leaving. Don't call him. You made your, like he said, you made your decision. And I was so proud of Bobby for hanging up on her. But I'm so mad at Bobby because he ain't made it over here yet. If you don't bring your black butt over here, Bobby, so I can do what needs to be done with you, you need it, I need it, we need it. Let's just get it in. I'm just saying. Bobby too fast for these women to keep on curving him. I'm just saying. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If you say you my type without saying you my type. Okay, Bobby. Okay, Bobby. Okay, Bobby. Yeah, but I'm dead ass though. Bring it. So I thought I was very happy that he hung up on her and gave her exactly what she needed. Okay, and so then we got Eli having his sparring match with Donald in the Oval Office, and Donald is just pissed to the highest levels of pistivity that Eli has been sworn in. And he's like, yeah, for about an hour. And Eli's, look, I don't like you. You can leave. You are being replaced. He said, take Cal with you. I was like, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, Donald. I'm going to need you and you get your little boy toy and you guys should get on up out of here. Your services here are no longer needed. You're going to have to go. You're going to have to go right now. See you later. It's been real. Bye-bye. Donald's like, no, I ain't going out without a fight. Because he was like, don't even go by your office. Just leave. And Donald went straight over to Alonzo like, what did you do? And Alonzo sitting there like, can I help you? You should have ran in the Oval Office to see if maybe the VP could have saved you, because honestly, Alonzo, you didn't even have to answer no questions from Donald because Donald wasn't even supposed to be in the White House for real. He was told to leave. He was told to leave. But what Eli ain't used to this. You can tell he's new at the job because what you're supposed to do is have security escort him out. You don't just tell him to leave. He ain't just gonna leave. We see next week he all up in the bunker. He all over the premises, honey. So it ain't gonna work. Like, I don't know what Eli gonna do, but he need to get it together and figure out protocol, because you don't just tell nobody like Donald to leave and expect for him to just take his bag and go. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He's cunning. He's definitely plotting to get himself back in his office. So no, I don't know what that was about. Let's see. We got Alan in the jail with the prosecutor. Prosecutor trying to get him to talk, because they basically like, we know this regime is corrupt and you gonna help us. And he's like, I ain't helping y'all nothing. I want my lawyer. And I'm like, Alan, shut up. You don't know you don't know nothing. You was ready to kill yourself. So you might as well listen to somebody. But they turned the recorder off and everything, and he just wasn't paying no attention. He's like, I'm not listening to none of this. But apparently the VP sent them down there to, extract information from Alan. Alan just wasn't biting. So I guess the VP is going to wind up having to go down there to talk directly to Alan to get whatever information out of him. Really, the person you need to talk to is Alonzo. He's standing right there. In fact, he needs to be in there with Alan, because he's the one that went and got the drugs in the first place. And he robbed the people in the process, which is crazy to me, right? Like, he was really power tripping that episode. Like, I definitely would never understand why he did all that. But so whatever happens to Alonzo happens to Alonzo, and I'm not mad at it, because I believe in karma. And when you do stuff you don't have to do, karma's gonna come back and get you. They will. And so we have Dale, who actually went to the hospital to see Kareem. Kareem's out of it. And the nurse said that whatever he got hit with did a number on his brain. And so Dale's just sitting there talking to him, even though Kareem is out. And then Kareem's cousin comes through the door. And he was like, you. And then Dale's like, uh-oh. So I guess the cousin knows that Dale's the one that got robbed, which Dale didn't do. Y'all have to remind me, because my brain, THC. What did Dale do that was so wrong? Because Dale got robbed at gunpoint, and he didn't have nothing to do with that. So I don't understand. Like, did he call the police? Is that why they're mad at him? Like, what did he do, and why is he in trouble? Because that was confusing to me. But that's where the show let off. So that's where I'm going to end the review. But like I said, this was a decent episode. We can see a little bit about where the story's going. I don't know what's going to happen with Priscilla and Sam. I have no clue which route that's going, because whoever's writing for those characters is just, he's all the way off the mark. Because, I mean, she said, get it your damn self. And that's definitely a Priscilla line. But I don't understand these men and how they writing for them right now. It's not appealing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Y'all let me know what you think. But again, I don't want to drag the review on. So thank you all for watching. Again, if you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. And I've been seeing y'all. I got some new subscribers, y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. We gonna have us a ball, y'all. And my other shows for next month too. Yeah, we definitely about to have us a ball. So thank you for joining me. Thank you all that share my videos. You are appreciated. Okay. And if you ain't the subscribing type, you know what? You did get to the end of this video. And that's more than I can ask of anybody. So I do thank you. And you are appreciated, okay? And that is my $5.02. Peace.